Hi folks, and welcome to this new video. In today's episode about building RESTful services with NestJS, we are going deeper than in the last one. The last one, as you see right now on the screen, we only created some get endpoints where you can get a cat by ID and where you can retrieve all cats like the classic get methods without any ID given. So in today's video, we are going to create a post web service to create a cat. We're going to create a put web service or put endpoint, I should better say, to update a cat. You can also make a batch version of that, but that's not part of this video today. And we're going to create a delete endpoint where you can remove cats from the array or like in a real world scenario in your data storage. Probably your database or what. So, Skillshare is an online learning platform. I personally love the fact that with one subscription, you get so many different high quality videos from all different fields out there. You can learn about coding, filmmaking, marketing, animation, UI UX design, and so on. So there is limitless possibilities. One of my favorite things in software development, as you guys probably know, is clean code. And guess what? On Skillshare is a lovely course from Christian Hallman, senior developer at Microsoft from Berlin, about the JavaScript toolkit Write Cleaner, Faster and Better Code. I highly respect Christian and can recommend his class without any doubt. You will just learn how to write elegant, clean and better code in the future. If you're completely new in the world of software development and clean code is just a phrase which confuses you, don't worry more. There are plenty of beginner courses on Skillshare as well. So it doesn't matter if you are a beginner, intermediate or expert developer or in your specific field, you can always and will always learn more on Skillshare, I guarantee you that. What have you done? Skillshare and I partnered up so that the first 1,000 users who uses my link in the description to sign up get a free membership trial of Skillshare Premium. And now let's get back into the regular video. Just to give you an example, what we did last time, I fired up here Postman. I just entered the URL of our cat's endpoint, which is a localhost port 3000. And yeah, you see the result from the last time. If I hit send, we do receive our cat's array. And if you look at the headers, or the status is the important part here. It's 200. Okay, so everything is working totally fine. So the next point, we are gonna create a new cat. All right, so now we want to add a post endpoint, a post action, which eventually adds a cat to our data storage or database, as I said. For this purpose, we're gonna add a new add post attribute, and now let's just call it create cat, which is our function. All right, so basically, what this function does is this function adds, not adds, adds a cat to our data storage, which probably is a database anyway. So we're just returning a message here. Cat was successfully added, right? Those need some brackets. All right, so now when we call this function right here, just remove this post and our cat's endpoint, we do see some different things to the prior get request. First, we do get a result here, which is basically the same. It's just a text value, our message here, cats. Yeah, I should probably call cat, but anyways. And one different thing is we do get a different status code. As you remember, get, we do get 200 as our status code. Right now we're getting 201, which is the RESTful standard if you create something. Yeah, it's 201. The same goes for delete, right? Delete doesn't have an status code which is named delete. Instead, it's called no content. So we just added the delete point here on our cat's resource. And if we now switch from post to delete and fire the thing up, cat was deleted. Status code is 200, which is not the correct status code, right? But luckily we can set those things to via code itself. And for this purpose, we do get an method decorator, the attribute HTTP code, where you can just pass the code you want to set. So in our delete function, it is 204. And right now, if we're jumping back to our application, delete, we are sending our request. We do get no content. And the thing which no content does as well is removing the return message. So we just get no content back, and therefore we can be assured that this specific resource, in our case our cat in our database, was removed or deleted successfully. All right, so I mean that was pretty quick. It was just only about those two method decorators, post and delete. As you can look up, we do get patch as well. Patch is sometimes used as partial updates for requests. Most of the time it is, in my experience, it is put. And put doesn't have a dedicated status code, so cat was updated. Put probably or eventually will return 200 as well. Cat was updated, status code is 200. Usually I write in the postman list there are some others codes which can be used, but the most used are get, post, and put, like in this hierarchy. Delete, of course, and patch is sometimes used for partial updates. All right, probably you will return the cat in this case as well, like in post, but that doesn't matter that much. So, yeah, what have we learned today? Pretty short video, but it is important to get to know to your basics. So we do have an add controller, which is the cat's endpoint. The get parts have just been taken from the last time, and this time we just added a post endpoint, a put endpoint, and delete endpoint. And with those four things, you probably have covered the most parts you will need in an application ever. You have the basic CRUD functionality, create, read, update, delete, those four parts, and you can do everything with those. Probably you would have some services which are talking to a database, and then dependency injection where you can use those things. That's probably a part for our next videos, where we're gonna store those things and read those things from an actual database. Alright guys, so I hope you learned something today. Please let me know in the comments below if you do have any further questions about this topic or in general, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.